Hello, everyone, and welcome to this COVID-19 vaccine information Q&A with the town of Narragansett. My name is Ben Barber. This is Deb Burton from RI Elder Info. Hi, Deb.
Hi, Ben. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
So far, so good.
Excellent.
Really happy to invite Chief Partington and the town manager, Jim Tierney from Narragansett on to discuss the COVID vaccine process down in Narragansett.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome, gentlemen.
Hi, thank you.
Yeah, so tell us, how is the vaccine rollout going in Narragansett? What do people need to know?
First of all, I want to thank you for giving us this opportunity to help spread the word in the community about the vaccine program that us, along with every other municipality in the state, is doing. It's important. It's been with us for a year now, and it hasn't gone away yet. And we can't let our guard down. And I just want to stress before the chief goes into his presentation, we have to continue with the precautions that people are taking to prevent the spread of COVID. Get the vaccine, get tested, and protect yourself, and be cognizant that other people have different levels of anxiety than us, and let's take care of each other. And Chief Partington's going to get into the specifics of how we've rolled out our vaccination program. Chief, first, and I would like to thank the chief. He's done an excellent job, along with the other town employees that have worked tirelessly on this program. And thank you, Chief.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for having us. This is a great opportunity to get message out to the people and keep things rolling along. This all really started back in early December. We started this planning for a regional pod rollout system for the vaccine. So I was contacted early on. Do we have any interest in setting up a regional center down in the South County area? Well, yes, we do. So little did I know, I got deeply involved in this, and I was very glad to partake in it. So we started one of 5 regional pod distribution systems for the vaccine. We rolled this out on December 28th. We started this, and so from then on we've been ongoing. It's been the Southern Regional Pod has consisted of 8 municipalities essentially early on, from North Kingstown, Jamestown, all the way down and around to Westerly. All of our partners have been terrific during this process. We've worked very well together. We established a regional pod at the South Road Elementary School in Wakefield. The site happened to be available. We set it up, and it's worked quite well for us going forward. So we originally started with the EMS population, fire, law enforcement, healthcare workers. Now we've moved on to the 75 plus populations, and we're at this point moving into the 65 plus populations. As more and more vaccine becomes available, people have been going to other sites throughout the state, other regional pods as well, pharmacies, and I believe they're starting to extend it into some of the doctors' offices now that are clinics that have been offering up the vaccine. So we've moved a little bit more to the 65 plus population. For instance, yesterday we vaccinated a combination of first dose as well as second dose. So we're catching up with those people that we first vaccinated back in December and on with their second dose appointments. We vaccinated just about 735 people yesterday at our Southern Regional Pod. It was a very, very busy day, but we got it done. We're very happy, and we all work together. So that process is ongoing. We'll be involved with that till at least April 11th is our last scheduled pod date there at that site, and then we'll see what happens after that going forward.
Wonderful. And so if people need to find out more information, if they need to register to get a vaccine, how do they do that?
There's a number of ways. We've been encouraging everyone to go to our website. We realize that some folks aren't as computer savvy. They're not on the internet, particularly the 75 plus population. So we do offer them a informational number they can call as well. So if they were to go to just our town website, and if you'd like to bring that up, you're welcome to. It's narragansettri.gov. Go to that website. There it is right there. Thank you. The top of the website, you'll see where it says COVID-19 vaccination information and other resources. Read on. You can click on to that, and we've been updating that web page. You click on that web page, another informational page will come up. I don't know if you can you see that now?
Yep, it was a pop-up, so I need to re-share the screen.
Oh, okay. Yep, and there you have information there where you can go to learn. So we've been updating it as we go along, and currently right now there's 4 paths to which COVID-19 vaccination can occur in the state. We put up some of the links. We put up a link to the eligibility requirements just to be clear as to what who is eligible at this phase of the game going forward as we enter into phase 2. Also, the vaccinateri.org. People can go to that site. They can click and search for a clinic, and look to sign up for vaccination that way. There are eligibility requirements currently through that site as well. So you have the state-run sites. If you need assistance at the state-run sites, there's a phone number there that they can contact as well. There's an 844 number. Regionally, we're still ongoing regionally and within our community-run clinics. There's a link that we currently have for our residents. We're now in age 75 and older. They can go to that link, sign up for registrations. It will notify them of whether appointments are available or not. Currently, all those appointments are full, so we filled all of those up. There is an informational number that they can call if they're not able to go through this registration process on their own. They can call our 782-0611 number. That's our COVID informational number. That will ring right over to the community center. We have phones that are phone lines that are staffed there with some of our employees, and they've been terrific over there. The community center has really worked well. The staff over there, and we have shifted some of our town employees who are normally working in other departments over there to assist on those lines. We strongly encourage people to register for Code Red. It's been a system that we've used to notify people. We've had some difficulty trying to capture the 75 plus population. So we've encouraged them to sign up for Code Red. And again, they can utilize that 782-611 number to provide them assistance. They can also walk into the community center if they're able to. They can go to our town library for assistance. They can get assistance over at Town Hall to sign up for Code Red. And then we've been utilizing our local church parish at St. Thomas More as well. They've been assisting a lot of people within their parish office to help sign them up for Code Red as well, right there at the parish. Other sites they can go to for appointments for vaccine are the pharmacies as well. And we have, and it's important to note for the homebound, that last item we have there, we're making efforts to collect information for those who are truly homebound and are unable to get out of their home for vaccine. The state does have a link where they can go to provide and fill out information on the survey for that. They're collecting that and then in turn distributing it to the local municipalities with that information. If they don't want to go to that link, our residents are still welcome to call that 782-0611 number. We'll put them on a list for homebound residents. And we're currently working with the Rhode Island Department of Health to set up a means in which to mobilize the vaccine and actually get that out, roll that out to those residents who are truly homebound, get into their homes, administer the vaccine, and observe them for a few minutes before we move on to the next homebound person. So that is for the truly homebound, those who are unable to get out of their home, those who are unable to get into a vehicle, pull up to the vaccination center and receive a vaccine. So more information will be coming out about that.
That is one of the most comprehensive websites that I've seen for any town. So congratulations and thank you for that. Also, I love that that you have all of the information on there for not only for not only for for Narragansett and for the state-run facilities and the pharmacies, but also that you have the contact info for every other town and municipality. That is fantastic. That's a very comprehensive, very helpful website. So that's amazing that you guys have done that.
Yeah, thank you. We've tried to keep it. We've tried to provide enough information, but to keep it simplified. You tend to put up too much information at a time, and there's a little bit of overload on your websites. And IT helped me with that. I was starting to.
It's very clear. There's a lot of information, but it's well organized. It's very nice.
One of the things the chief had mentioned, I'd like to restate on the Code Red. It's important that people register for it. We saw the success of it with the vaccine program, sending the Code Red out, people calling us to register. We're able to assist them. God forbid this happens again. If people are all registered, we'll be prepared again. And in the event of a natural disaster other than the virus, we're also prepared for that with the Code Red. And we'd like to encourage people who are registered for the next vaccine, if they obtain another appointment, perhaps earlier through one of the other providers, to please call us and cancel so that we can call someone on the list and make that vaccine available to them.
That's really important. Yeah, absolutely. And so when people do have their vaccination appointment, is the facility that they're going to, is it accessible if they have a walker or a wheelchair or anything like that?
Yes, it's staffed with staff, medical staff, and they have walkers and wheelchairs there to assist, and the building is fully accessible.
Okay. And so folks are going to call town hall to get registered. And then I'm thinking somebody's going to call them to actually make the appointment.
It's actually an interest list that they're interested in the vaccine, and we can list them then. Right now, as the chief said, all our assigned doses, our appointments are filled. But if there are cancellations, we will contact them.
And if somebody has an appointment with you, but then is able to get into one of the mass vaccination sites or a pharmacy, how should they contact you to let you know that?
They can call the COVID hotline number, 401-782-0611.
Okay.
Awesome. And just real quick, how will people know that it's the town and not like some scam artist? Is there any charge for the vaccine? Is anybody going to ask for credit card numbers, social security numbers, that kind of thing?
No.
No, they shouldn't be asking for that. The vaccine is free of charge. If somebody is asking for that kind of information, we discourage them from providing that. Nobody should really be asking that over the phone. We identify ourselves, who we are. It's a small community. Many of us know, many of the residents know us, and they're still welcome to come in and get walk-in assistance when needed as well.
And you had mentioned about homebound. Does the town provide transportation maybe for those folks who are not necessarily homebound, but they also don't drive?
We have, yes, with the senior center.
Yeah, go ahead, Jim.
I was just going to say that, yes, through the community center and the senior center, we have provided. Just yesterday, they picked up some patients and delivered them for the vaccine.
That's awesome.
They've done a great job, by the way, the people at the community center. During this whole pandemic, they've provided over 8,000 meals since the start to people who are homebound or petrified of going out.
Yeah, and they're doing amazing work. Absolutely amazing work over there. If folks do need rides and the senior center is not able, I just want to let our viewers know that MTM, the non-emergency medical transportation program here in Rhode Island, will do transportation to the vaccine sites. For individuals who are on Medicaid, the transportation is free. If you are not on Medicaid, but you are over the age of 60, you can get what's called the elderly transportation. It's $2 each way, so it's $4 round trip to get your vaccine. just for the transportation piece. If you are under 60, not Medicaid, and for whatever reason you don't have access to transportation, you can call 211 and choose option number 6. And they do have the ability to schedule a free Lyft ride. I can't say that I understand how Lyft works. I've never used it, but they can get that scheduled for you too. So we don't want transportation to be a barrier for someone to not be able to get the vaccine.
True. They have to get there before they can put the shot in the arm. True.
Yeah. So any other things that you want the community to know?
Again, we encourage all of them to sign up for Code Red. It's a way to be able to alert them to information very quickly, and not only for this pandemic instance, but for other events, severe weather incidents, things of that nature. And check out our website. It's updated pretty regularly. We put new information up there as things evolve. And if they do have any questions that they want to discuss in person, they're welcome to community center or look us up here at the town hall or over at the public safety building as well.
I would also like to add, and the chief will agree with me, I'm sure, that over at the site, at the pod where the vaccine is delivered, it's been amazing. You can see that it's not just a physical health crisis. There are people who are very emotional, anxious, extremely thankful of the volunteers who are working. They're appreciated, they're uplifted, and so it is truly a crisis, and hopefully we can get over it sooner with the vaccine and preventive measures.
Absolutely. That's, why it's so important to Ben and I to get this information out, to get through this, and we are all in this together. And like you had said, it's our civic responsibility that if we got the vaccine someplace else, to call and get our names off the list, because there are other people who really desperately need it and want it. Yeah. So thank you, gentlemen. Thank you so much, Chief Partington and Mr. Tierney, for joining us today. This has been awesome.
Hey, you're quite welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. So just to summarize one more time, narragansettri.gov, click read more. It's the banner at the top. You can't miss it, or call 401-782-0611. Thank you both, and stay safe, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.